Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. This is where you can get your updates on Bitcoin, mainly Bitcoin, but I also do updates on XRP, and today I'm doing an update on Shiba. I did an update on Shiba yesterday. I do feel like it may be about to break out of a bullish pennant pattern, which could be a 35% increase in price, but it's all to do with what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin pumps, then obviously we'll be set to go with Shiba Inu. So let's crack on with Bitcoin. So yesterday I did say that obviously we've dropped in into this this bearish flag pattern, and we should be trading sideways, and we have done that. So this is the 45-minute chart. I do feel like we should be breaking out of this fairly soon, and I do feel like we should hopefully have a green weekend. I'm still going to sort of stick to that, but we have just ticked bearish on the RSI, so we might be dropping a little bit, but we should just be trading sideways. I do feel like that we have kind of created a head and shoulders pattern. I will show you on the bigger time frames, but so this is what it looks like on the 45-minute chart. If we head over to the 1 hour chart, as you can see, we've obviously dropped down and traded sideways, but this has basically created the right shoulder, which I said in my video yesterday. So if you'd like to check out yesterday's video and just sort of see what I explained, basically, so we were about here, and I said that we should be creating a right hand shoulder here for the inverse head and shoulders pattern, because you've got the left shoulder here, the head, and the right shoulder here. When this happens and we sort of get to this point, then we should see a pump to the upside here, and we should see a nice increase in price. Where did we put the candle? Basically, if we head to the, so on the 1 hour chart, let's quickly check. So we're looking fairly bullish on the 1 hourly chart. If we head over to the 4 hourly chart, these are the sort of charts that I tend to head up. I tend to get my predictions off of the 4 hour charts and the daily charts, because they're the most bullish, maybe even the weekly charts. But I tend to go off of the 4 hours and the daily. But as you can see here, this is the right shoulder here, this is the left shoulder here, and this is the head. And the price increase that we should see would be this sort of pump here. So if we get to the top here of this sort of resistance of $29,200, then we should break through and start to retest the $30,400 level. That's if we obviously tick bullish on the bearish flag. If we tick bearish, then we would obviously see this drop here happen down here. So we'd obviously come back down, break through the resistance of $28,800, probably get to about 27,900 and probably break through to about $27,400. If that happens, then we'll probably get quickly bought back up like we did back here. So I shouldn't really worry too much. This was where we obviously broke the the previous all-time low. So I'm hoping this is our sort of next quite strong resistance. So $29,900 is quite a strong support level, sorry, for Bitcoin. So I shouldn't really see it dropping much further. Obviously, it has dropped further, but it very quickly got bought back up. It didn't take very long. It was within 4 hours that it got bought back up straight away. So I shouldn't really worry too much. But I mean, I do kind of feel like that we should get a bit more buying pressure before this weekend. And no, before this weekend, I mean, it is Saturday, so it is the weekend. Over the weekend, I'm hoping that we do get some more volume, and we do sort of tick bullish on the RSI on the 4 hourly. If that does happen, then we should break through this bearish flag pattern, and then we should be retesting the resistance of $30,400, and possibly get rejected, because we've been rejected like the last 1, 2, 3 times. So it might be likely that we'll probably get rejected and then come back down to this support for confirmation, and then possibly head towards back up the upside. Yeah, so that's sort of my prediction at the moment. If we obviously head to the upside would be $30,400. If we break to the downside, then we'll probably be breaking down to about 27,800, possibly a little bit further to about 27,500, but we'll get very quickly bought back up. If we head to the daily on the daily chart, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, let me just get rid of this because this is in my way. So on the daily, like I said, I don't feel very bearish. I said yesterday that I don't feel very bearish. I mean, I haven't been very bearish, to be honest. Only because I've seen on this MACD here, if you zoom out, the last time we hit this bottom here on the MACD, we get bought back up. Every time we get bought back up on the MACD when we get quite low, even down here, you see this massive impulsive break to the upside here. This is what I think may happen to Bitcoin very soon, because we've obviously got to the bottom here. I have already put my candle in, which I think, so basically this was what happened when it last went down to the bottom of the MACD. We pumped, well, obviously we might have to move it up from here because it's been moved. So yeah, if Bitcoin does okay, and we obviously do tick bullish on the MACD, I mean we're not too far off at all. This green candle here is not the red candle. It's the prediction of what Bitcoin's going to do. So we are literally just below the yellow line here. If we tick bullish, then we should be heading towards the upside, and I do think that our target would be about $40,500, maybe even more. I think we should have quite an impulsive break, but it's just a matter of when. Obviously, if we get some more bearish news, then we may head further towards the downside. Because if you do zoom out, we've hit the bottom here at 5,121 on the MACD. That's minus, by the way. So, I mean, it is possible to break a bit further down, but I do feel like we've got quite a strong support level. So, yeah, it's just a matter of time of when this is going to happen. But the target will be around $40,500. If we head more towards the upside, then great. But I'm not sort of over predicting it. I'm sort of going off of what happened last time on the MACD. But I do feel like this time maybe the break might be a bit bigger. But only time will tell. So we're looking okay on the daily. Not looking too bad. Yeah, Bitcoin overall was not looking too bad. But yeah, I'm just looking out for this point here. If we do sort of break through the $29,400 level, then we should be retesting the $30,400 level. That's just my prediction, because obviously we're in this bearish flag pattern here on the 4-hour chart. So if we do break through this, we will be retesting this resistance here of 30,400, then possibly even breaking through and retesting the $31,100 level. So that's Bitcoin's update. Let's head over to Shiba. Like I said, I did have quite a big holding of Shiba. I only bought it for about £200, probably beginning of the year, or no, it was mid last year, and then obviously Shiba had that big break. So I think I went from £200 to about £3,000, which was quite good. But yeah, so I do feel like we're in this sort of big bullish pennant pattern here. If we do break to the upside, then I do think that the increase should be about 35%. Let me just double check. Yeah, about 35 to 36% if we do break towards the upside. This is only on the 45-minute chart. Let's just scroll across. I mean, maybe ticking bearish very soon, but this is only on the 45-minute chart, so we'll just be trading sideways basically. Let's just head to the 1-hour chart. Probably about to tick bearish on the 1 hour, but again, you see these little candles here. This is literally what it's doing. It's ticking bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Like it's just going sideways. This is just what's been happening like the last day or two. I do feel like we could potentially be breaking to the upside, but obviously it depends on what Bitcoin's doing. So let's just head to the 4-hour chart. I'm just trying to be very quick. I'm trying to keep my videos under sort of 12 minutes, but yesterday's video was about 16. But it's quite hard to get all this information in one sort of video. So yes, so we are about to tick bullish on the 4-hour chart. I mean, I could see this happening fairly soon, and I do feel like we could be breaking out of this fairly soon as well. Yeah, so let me just double check for you guys. If we do break out, which will be around this area, we'll be breaking towards the upside, which is about 35 to 36%. But if we break to the downside, then it would probably be, well, we might end up getting, I think the first initial sort of dump to the downside would be sort of this. We're probably breaking down here, but again, I haven't actually drawn my support levels in or my resistance levels. This is just a very quick update on Shiba, just to see what's going on, only because I saw this pattern yesterday and I wanted to show you guys yesterday and sort of tell you before it actually happens. But this is obviously my prediction. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so obviously please do not copy anything I'm doing. Just bear that in mind. Anything you do with your money is down to you guys, so that's your own risk. Read my description and it just explains obviously the risks involved in trading and leverage trading. So yeah, let's head to the daily quickly on Shiba. Not looking too bad. We are obviously, let me just bring this up a little bit. So yeah, we've, like, again, every time we hit the bottom of the MACD, there's an impulsive break. Look, I mean, this was quite small, but it was a break. Look here, pump, hit the, like, even this little bit here, we took bullish here on the MACD. There was a pump. Even down here, we had an impulsive break. I do feel like obviously we have matched this one here this time, and we're literally mimicking the same sort of break. So if this does happen, let me just move this up a little bit. We could be looking at quite an impulsive break fairly soon. It all depends on what's happening with Bitcoin. But even with the daily, as long as we close inside this bullish pennant pattern, then we should be fine, and we will get the break to the upside that we want. But we should be having quite a nice pump to the upside. This obviously won't happen overnight. It may be over a couple of weeks, or maybe over this whole month. But I mean, this could be quite a nice opportunity with Shiba. We have hit the bottom of the MACD, and we may potentially be, if we close above, let me just pop that there. If we do close above this bullish pennant pattern, then that will be confirmed that we have broken out of it, and we will be heading towards the upside. So maybe over the course of a couple of weeks, or maybe towards the end of this month, we could be seeing a 131% increase in Shiba Inu. Don't obviously copy what I'm doing. I don't want you guys to buy it and then obviously lose money, because my prediction could possibly be wrong. I'm just seeing what's in front of me, and I'm just predicting what I think is going to happen. So please trade at your own risk. Nothing's going to be my fault. But again, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the update. And we just need to keep an eye on Bitcoin. If we do tick bullish, and if we do, sorry, that's my phone, it's not on silent. If we do tick bullish on the bearish pattern, then we should be seeing $30,400 Bitcoin, which I should hope to see this weekend, over this weekend, probably either today or tomorrow, but only time will tell. I will give you guys another update tomorrow, and I'll try and I'll try and do a couple of videos, but it just depends on how I'm feeling and when I am able to film as well, because obviously I do work at the same time. But yeah, make sure you guys check the last video out on what I said about the inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin, and make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz. I have got a little thing. I have been posting on TikTok as well. Basically, I'm going to do a giveaway. If I get to 100 subscribers on YouTube and 1,000 followers on TikTok, then I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure yet. I may be doing a couple, like for 2 people, but we will see what happens. Let's just try and get there first, and then I will announce what happens with the giveaway. I'll see you guys on the video tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a nice weekend. Peace.